guys, everything you post on the internet, even what I'm doing right now, I have to be ready to carry the consequences. God said, remind them even if they know.
Number one, Kenya mzima, East Africa, mambo ni hapa, kila kitu ni tamu zaidi.
Now, I'm not going to fall into the category of people who refuse to say the truth because they're afraid of other people. I'm not afraid of you. I will talk my talk and leave it in the hands of God. I have been doing this for the last 4 years, and I'm not going to stop any sooner. Even if you send people to beat me up. Like I got a message yesterday from a friend who called me here in Germany and told me some friends of hers have been calling her, telling her to tell me to stop what I'm doing. They're going to beat me. Na bado, mtajua hamjui. First question is, how did our mothers express their love for us, their pride for us, before the internet came into place? How did our grandparents, how did even the people who gave birth before the year 2004 express their love, their pride for their children before the internet came? How? The internet is rough, and this is the reason why I can't understand always why people don't think about their children. You expose your children to this roughness of the internet because Hollywood stars are doing it, because who and who are doing it. Now I'm going to do it because I don't respect my child. I don't even care about her future or his future. It's 2018. It's the 21st century. So I will do what others are doing. I will follow them blindly and expose everything about my child right from birth, not thinking of his future because somebody else is doing it. Because it is this generation of laptops and YouTube. It is this generation of winter and summer all over the world. My fellow women, men, I'm coming back to you too, but mostly men copy women when it comes to kids, because when I was growing up, our fathers weren't even concerned about our smartness, our beauty, or what, to go and post or show their workmates or friends when they're drinking somewhere. I didn't ever see that. But it didn't mean that my father didn't love me or that our fathers didn't love us. They still did. So for a father to take a photo of a baby, I'm talking about babies and children below the age of 5. You know, when they start getting to the age of 6, 7, 8, they start knowing also friends, and there's another case. Then they start modeling and people are doing stuff and stuff. But if your child has no contract, your child, there's nowhere where you've signed for your child that is going to be paid for that photo you're posting on the internet. If it's a modeling contract, then of course you've signed some documents about it to protect your child, so that that picture of your child, if it's used elsewhere wrongly, you're going to be paid for it, or to be, there's a case that is going to be followed up to protect your child. At least in future, when your child grows up and finds that her picture or his picture naked somewhere or on a potty or wherever is somewhere on the internet, at least he will have a channel to follow to see, or even to at least to defend himself among his peers, to say, you know what, I was modeling, you know what, I was paid for this, you know what, it was a contract signed. That's a different case. But you, because you've seen somebody's child somewhere on the internet with Pampers, on the TV with Pampers, you are here bringing us right from the umbilical cord being cut in the hospital. Now, when your husband or the father of your child somewhere see that you've already done it, they will download that photo from your page and also post it, because now it's this generation, so it's a matter of copy. But men normally protect their kids when it comes to that. It is us women who are really given that power by God to give care, 100% care, if we are still alive, unto our children. If this is a stepchild of yours, then it's another case, because it's not your child, so you don't really care. It is normal. If you're proud of your child, why don't you show their photos to those people close to you who you want to the people that you want to reach with that photo of yours? Or why don't you take your child with you to go and visit your people, those relatives and friends you want to show your child to? Or why don't you invite those people you want your child to see your child to the hospital when you're giving birth, to those showers that we see nowadays, baby shower, kia, what shower, poo-poo shower, pee-pee shower, those showers. Why don't you invite them there? Baseless PR generation. You have nothing to post. You've seen that on yourself. You as a person who signed up for that Facebook page or Instagram page, you as yourself, you, the person whose profile name is up there, has no beauty as you may think. I don't know why. Because me, I believe every human being up there is beautiful. Yeah? We are all beautiful. We are all beautifully made. We all have some face structures that when you apply these makeups that are now here, this contour and stuff, you'll get that your bone structure brings you a special beauty that nobody else has. So why don't you post yourself? Because you have a whole responsibility over yourself 100%. Why don't you post yourself? Why don't you say something on the internet? Why don't you do this with yourself? Why do you have to involve another party without permission? This thing is happening everywhere, but I'm only trying to tell my people who care to listen, to not follow others blindly. Think about yourself. Me, kama mama. I am the one who's gone through the pain. All the pains I'm going through behind the doors, they are my pains. And the only person who can help me through these pains of mine are the people within my household and God. No one else out there. Trust me, plus the likes and the loves and the good compliments. Nobody out there will help you when you have them trouble. If you want sympathy after you've done all those things, then please find sympathy between shit and syphilis on the dictionary. You know, your people, myself, Terry, I have a lot of haters whom I really love because they motivate me. They make me come back here every day. The more I have, the more they try to bring me down. The more they criticize me, the more I get the powers and the strength to come back and prove myself again that I will not stop it. So it's not a matter of people hating you or whatever. It's just a matter of being strong enough to stand on your own, to care for only you to care for yourself and other people, but without involving people who are not supposed to be there. I love the beauty of kids. Kids are innocent and beautiful. All of our children are beautiful. But no matter how much I give the likes and the loves on children's photos on Facebook, little children, like mostly under 5 years, however much I do, my heart always just says, oh God, why? Worst of all, for me, is people who post like a photo shoot every single day on the internet of their kids. We already know your child. We already know how he looks or she looks. Why do you have to post him and her every day again and again and again? And it's not just one photo. 20 photos, 6 photos, 7 photos of one face. We already know how the legs look like. We already know how the face looks like. We already know how the ears looks like. We already know the color of the skin, Yawa. We already know how your child looks like. We've already told you the child is sweet. Why don't you give the internet a break a bit and give us yourself? Tell us what you do. Show us a book you're reading. Show us how you are maybe cleaning your house. So things that at least can encourage somebody. Show us maybe how you're going to shop because it's you. Show us how we can choose, how we can iron shirts for our men. Show us how to buy utensils, something like that. If you have to post something on the internet, there are many, many beams you can touch. But please, let your child be. You know, as much as you join Facebook, you join it for free of charge. If you join YouTube, you join it for free of charge. If you join Instagram, you join it free of charge. But where do you think those people make their money? Once you post your stuff, whether you follow what or follow what, these canals have been coming out because of these things I'm saying. Once you post your stuff on the internet, even if you go back and delete them, they are in the archives of Facebook. They are free to sell your data everywhere. You will find that your child's photo is, I don't know where, doing an advert in America on hairdos. Is or printed on some book somewhere. You didn't even indicate on that picture that this picture belongs to who and who, at least for right's sake. You didn't protect your child. Now, how do you want to go and again make a case against that photo, yet you just gave it free of charge? Then your child is going to grow up, goes to school, other kids, it's a computer generation. Kids are now getting much and much better when it comes to computers. And then they are in class with your child. Your child keeps coming to home sad and depressed, and you're wondering, what's wrong with my child? I give my child everything. I provide for my child. I drive my child with the car to the school. I give her all the best clothes, the latest fashion. I give everything. Why is my child always sad? But it's just because your child's data is all on the internet, and these are the kids who are like computer prodigies. They've already found out, and they're sharing among one another, and your child is being mobbed. I know we do things without knowing the consequences. You might say, I am jealous. Okay, I am. If that makes you happy, I am very, very jealous. But you know what? The person I'm pitying is not you. It's your child. An innocent child who has not signed any contract with you to post her pictures. That is the person I'm pitying. Because the future here, you never know when you're going to die, and then your child is going to be there alone. She will be carrying the consequences of your problem, of your mistakes. Then who will be there to protect them? No one. Just take photos of your children, my dear. Keep them. When they reach an age of, when now they are going to the internet by force, when they are hiding somewhere and they are with their phones, this age of 10, 12 here. Then tell them, okay, my baby, here, I have some photos for you. The ones I took when you were this age and this age and this age, this was this. If you like, post them. Or can I post them on your behalf? Because at least now you're on Facebook, I can tag you. You can take the consequences yourself. Take photos and keep. But what? You guys are just like, my daughter today, first month anniversary, second week anniversary. Oh, my child walked. Oh, my child ate biscuits. Oh, my child went to the toilet for the first time. Oh, today my honey, I don't know, you call them what? Munchkin. My Munchkin, I don't know, got her first laptop. Oh, my Munchkin is sitting on first class. Oh, my Munchkin this, my Munchkin that. You might be doing this on even if it's your page. You always say, this is my page, I can do anything I want. But if it's your page, why did you befriend me? Or why do you follow me? Or why do you expect me to like your photo? Because if I don't like it, then you'll be talking again. Oh, some people, they want their photos to be liked, and me, if I post something, they don't follow. What kind of friends are those? Oh, these friends, if somebody's not on Facebook, they don't even notice. They don't even notice. Fake friends. So you want me to notice that you're around when I click on your page, which I will do to show you that clearly I see you. But you know what? There are people out there who are like, who are on that page too, whom you expect to give you the likes, and you expect to be on your page 24 hours a day. These are people who have no privileges like you have. It is your blessing. 100% this is your blessing. But there are people who are not that, who feel they are not blessed that way. So what they will be doing, they'll be liking your photo and giving you the love, 100%. But behind your back, here, we are only connected with the screen. Somebody's behind here just clicking like. But then they are on their knees crying. Why? Oh God, why is it that she's the one who is always blessed? Why? Oh God, why? What did I do wrong? Why is my child crippled? Why am I not getting a child? Why is it that my children's father doesn't do like her husband does? Why is it that every day on your page, if somebody's on your page every day, your particular page every day, every photo you post, they download it. I can show you how we download photos. Let me give you an example. Don't think your photo remains there. Let me just show you that you see the realities. I'll go, for example, to my friend. I don't know who to use because I don't want. Let me use my sister, maybe Sheila. Sheila ule mmoja. At least that's my blood, so I'll not have trouble. So I'll go like to Sheila's page like this. Then I see that photo of hers that she actually took in my house, yeah? Then I only do that. I go up there, and then I say save photo. The photo is saved. I go back to my library. And where is my albums? And the photo is in my albums. There it is. I can use this photo however much I want it. Now I own it. It is my photo. The following photos, they are mine. Following mine and hers. So I have your photo. I can be having your photo here, and you think I am your friend, of course, because I am your friend. You expect me to give you the likes and the loves and to give you the compliments. You expect it. Because if you have 5,000 friends, and nobody is telling you, oh, hey, sweetheart, honey pie, oh, munchkin, doll, you're looking sweet, and your daughter, your son, hey, hot cake, you'll feel bad. So they'll have to tell you that. But then they're here and they're like, oh, God, now look at this picture. Today, They've gone to the Leligulat. Now again, she's pregnant. Now again, why not me? I've been crying and praying for you. Lord, what did I do wrong? You know, this negative energy comes to you. If you are not strong in prayer, you as the person who is posting, because I know most of you who have money, those of you who think they have good lives, you forget God. I am sure. You don't go deep in prayer with God. You don't think of your children every day. Strong prayer, not jokes. You know, once your life is so easy and you forget God, there is no protection. I will be crying here every single day, but one day it will catch you. The world is full of many people. Facebook has over 4 billion users. And people have different shifts. People come to the internet, to Facebook, to release their stress, mostly. 70% of the Facebook users come to release their stress, to get entertained, to get motivated, to look for udaku, you know, to look for trouble. People come with issues on the internet. If they download all those issues on you and you're weak at prayer, my dear, it will follow you. That is what I call witchcraft then. You start wondering, what's wrong with my child? She collapsed the other day and just like that, without even, you start wondering, what's happening about my life? My husband just collapsed, got an heart attack. What is wrong? This keeps happening to me. Why is my glasses falling in the house? You know, this energy, because you know very well deep inside your heart, your instincts tells you I'm doing something wrong. Your instincts tells you this friend of mine who is watching me here has no good feelings for me. That instinct, trust it and do something about it. My sisters and brothers, please, your first instinct, if you see me and you want to think of me for the first thing you think about me, I tell you, even if you brush it off, believe it. Believe it. Instincts never fail us. The one inside your heart never fail. It's always right. So, do it as you protect. Protect your child. If you're a person who cannot express their love for their children at all except through the internet, if you don't have friends, closer friends who you can show and go party with at least and have some meetings together and just post your child maybe once or thrice in a month or you know, at least once in a month, then please be strong in prayer. Pray for your child every day. God, protect my child. Protect her friends in school. Protect everybody that she comes into contact with. Protect them, Jehovah. Cover them with the blood of Jesus. Lord, I know I've put her pictures on the internet. But Lord, I know how the internet can be evil. Please protect their children. Otherwise, please avoid it. Diaspora, for example, in a good way, forgive me. Most of us Kenyans, mostly in Germany, most of us, we are married to whites. It's just a thing that Germans love Kenyan women. It is just something like that. As compared to US, for example, US mostly you find that Kenyan ladies are married to Kenyan men. In Germany, it's different. It's very rare to find that a Kenyan lady is not married to a white. Very different, very. And even if you find that they're married to other people, then it's either they came with them, or it's a marriage that is from home, or it's after a divorce, or it's after dating a white. It's just like that. So now, most of the kids here, they are mixed race, yeah? Now you find, we already know that you have a mixed race kid and they're all beautiful. We already know you're blessed. Surely. We already know you're very blessed. Yeah? Then now you want to come to the internet and you want to show us how your husband is this, your husband is that, oh, your husband is this. You even give us your private messages. You know, people who, they are here on the internet, I even have friends who do that and I feel very bad about them. Because the problem is, if you reach out to them in the inbox and tell them, my sister, I love you from the heart. And that is why I'm trying to tell you to not to do this. They'll say you're jealous. And it will be attacking you and they'll be sending messages and forwarding your message to other people. So I always choose to come straight to my wall because my wall, my agenda is written under my profile picture. I speak about issues that affect all of us, Africans. So I prefer to use this platform because that is what it is for. You know, so now, you find private, what may be, sorry to say, but it's the truth. Your husband has taken something intimate. Something, you know what I mean? Something that belongs between you and your husband. If not those two, then you can share it with your children or with your mother. You come and put for us on the internet to read. Is it right? Is it not you who is carrying curse after curse onto themselves? My sisters, we already know you are loved. You've already shown us your love and we are happy for you. Now, Stop overdoing it, because with that, we are going to be jealous of you. And once we are jealous of you, now that is where the problems begin. Bad energy just follows you, follow you. Bad energy will just follow you. Even it's just fate. Fate can come with bad energy sometimes. Don't overdo it. If people are maybe telling you in school, when you're still in school, that you are ugly, for example, like me, that I'm ugly, I have a big head and stuff, then now I come out in this world and I manage to get a good job, and I manage to get a white man to marry me or a rich man to marry me, and I have beautiful children. I don't have to always put it in my sisters and brothers' ears and the faces of my fellow schoolmates that, you know what, I did it. I was ugly for you, but now I'm married to a white. Every single day of the year, you are showing us how we might have assumed you are ugly, and now you are beautiful, and now you have a success. You live in a life of 001, yo. You live too well. And we already know, we say, oh, you are blessed. Again tomorrow, or 6 hours later, you are again on it. Photo shooting. And besides the photo shooting, captions. Oh, hey, my munchkin, my hubby, my this, my that, my love, my baby, my what. Hey. You can do it. But you are hurting your own people. Then you wonder why your husband is leaving you at the end of the day. They are tired. You are even going ahead to tag your husbands on the internet. When we follow them, you start blaming us. Oh, I was doing a test. Oh, these friends of mine, they don't give likes on my page, but then they're following my husband. We don't give likes on your page because we are pitying you. It's a sign of telling you, please reduce it, sweetie. We've already given you enough likes on this photo. It's enough. Now, please reduce it. It's not that we don't love you. We want something new. We know I tell you, I know some of your children's faces. Mpaka when I'm sitting here and I look at my trees outside here, I am seeing their faces. I can even go and when I'm going to do a police report, I can just tell the police to give me a paper and I draw. And I tell them in point how they look. It is enough. So my people, it's not in a bad way. But shit happens. And we don't want this shit to follow your innocent children. And show your pride of your child by keeping them safe, by protecting their privacy. Mr. and Mrs. Pregnancies. There are many other people here outside who've fallen pregnant. And they're quiet. It's not that if somebody doesn't post a picture of their baby shower or of their pregnancies out here, they don't have children. There are also people who are really wishing to be able to get pregnant. Post your pregnancy picture. At least once per stage. We have trimesters in pregnancies. First trimester, second trimester, third trimester. It would be better if you post first trimester and you caption it. Second trimester, caption third. But this issue of always, people are just like that. 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 Every day, we know you are pregnant. We were not there when you're having sex. Did you invite us when you're opening your thighs up and your husband putting their penises in your vaginas to shoot those kids in there? Did you show us? Why didn't you just start from the beginning? Why don't you just start the photo shooting right from the exercise? There are people who really want to know how you get those children very fast because they can't get them. If you want to show us really, if you really love us and you want to show us how to get babies, if you want us to be proud, why don't you start from day one? Show us the process. How you put down your pants, which position you take, how long it does, what do you do after that, everything until then I'll say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. This is real. This is pregnancy gone real. But these pregnancies of giving us jealousy, God forbid. There are people who are really looking for those children. And you, instead of just letting us bless you per trimester, at least per trimester, you are always putting for us your stomach on the internet. And I'm saying for us because you have added us as your friend. And you have refused to remove us again. You have refused to block people like me. So we have to look at it. And if you post it and you come back after 5 hours and it still has 1 like, you start saying we are bad, we are jealous, we are fake friends. So we have to give you the like. But then, if we give you the like again and we come back and you give us another photo, the same one, what do you want us to do? We already know you're pregnant, Yawa. We even see it on your face. If a woman, African woman is pregnant, his nose will swell. I know from day one, if I see you and I know you, that you're pregnant. But if you can't show me how you did it from zero, if you can't show me even the person who shot that thing in there and how he did it and what you did after that, then you don't have to show me all this thing until I don't know, until you are giving birth. You prefer to show me how you are removing the child from your body. Yeah, yet we've already seen those from scientists and people who do baby birth. You want to show me that and you didn't show me the process. Show me, yes, but show me once is enough. You put one photo is enough. You know, one photo, just one photo. If you do a photo shoot of 20 photos, you people, I know people do photo shoots to choose which one is good. Just put one. It's enough. Unless they have different themes, at least one per theme. Put for us, we'll watch. But this issue of your face or your stomach or your bum or your poo-poo everywhere, the same photo 20 times on the wall. And you want me to go through it all, and because I'm your friend now, you're taking register, you're taking roll call. You're taking roll call, yeah, I have to go through all the photos and like, all and like, all and like, all and like, all and like. When I come back tomorrow, 3 days again, you've repeated the same photo, you're expecting me to put another like again. And then I don't have to talk. I should just put a like and go. Yet later on, you'll blame me that I didn't come. You always give me likes and you give me loves, and when I'm behaving like a celeb. Kuna watu wengine, that's how they say. Kuna watu wengine wanajibehave kama ma celeb, wanajifeel wamefika. Hawa like pages za wengine. Now when I come to like now, it is too much now. And if I have to like it, I have to correct you. And if I correct you, I'm bad again. Now, how do you want to survive? So just remove me, because you can't be following me even now, and you have a problem with me that I said you are witchcraft. That I say, and you refuse to unfollow me. Me, I will not unfollow you, and I will not even block you, because I want you to listen. I want you to learn. But you, if you have a problem with me, just leave. I will preach it. I will preach it, because you go on YouTube, you'll find children who are saying, oh, my mother neglected me, oh, I was mobbed, oh, I was eating too much. Things that happened due to their mother's mistakes from day one. Now you are here, I'm trying to tell you to protect your child from that in future. And you are, in your heart now, as you look at me, you say, nayo t-shirt yake ya yellow. Nonsense. What is she saying? Childless woman. Hasn't even gotten a baby yet. At her age, she's growing old, overgrowing it. Jealous of us. Look at her, with her dreadlocks, with that kitchen. Always this white kitchen. Nonsense. She doesn't even have a home. You know, I have my enemies here, and what I love about my enemies here is that there are people who are close to me, my relatives, my neighbors in here, and you know, I know how to deal with them, you know. They will be saying that, they will do videos about me, and they will say, but I understand them at the end of the day, because they also have to earn a living, they also have to entertain their people, they also have to find a topic, and if I'm the best topic for them, it's not a problem. And I just laugh about it, because what would be this world without enemies anyway? Enemies are the real friends, you know, like my enemies on YouTube, for example. When I post a video on YouTube like this, even before I caption it, because I normally post a video, it takes a process. And then, after I've gotten a message that it has been, the video has been uploaded, then I start thinking of a good caption for it. But before I even edit the caption, I'm already getting thumbs down. 2 or 3 of them. I always have 2 or 3 of them. Thumbs down. Even if they have the bell on, they are my realest fans, and I love them for that. Realest, because the other ones who are really not concerned about me, they'll come and watch on Sunday or Saturday when they have time. But my realest supporters, my enemies, they have the bell on, even if they were in the flight or they're in the toilet, and Terry has uploaded a photo, a video. They'll come first and do thumbs down, and then they start watching. Those are real people. You need them for you to be strong. And that is why, if you want to turn me as an enemy, then that's good, because I am concerned about you and your life. You know, you will say, like even me always say, everybody will carry their cross. But this one, we can't wait until we go to heaven to carry our crosses. There we will carry our cross 100%. God will not ask me about your sins. But as we live here, I will help you carry your cross, whether you like it or not. When it comes to little babies, I will help you. Say whatever you want to say. But if I really love you, and I know that you have a good personality, and I know that you're a good mother or a good father, I will help you carry your cross in this life. I will not wait until your child, I don't know, goes where, or you goes where, or your husband goes where. I will not wait. But when it comes to you and your own things that you're doing personally, not my problem. How you're putting your lipstick, your shit. How you're putting your eyebrows, your shit. Your eyeglasses, not my problem. Your dressing, not my problem. I will give you the like because it is you and you like the way you are. But your child who has not come there to say, hey, mommy, that photo of mine is nice, I will help you carry your cross. Unless I see that child of yours, you've tagged her on Facebook or him on Facebook, and they have come there to sign and to say, hey, mommy, this picture was sweet. Hey, mommy, here we were eating ice cream. I will carry your cross, oh, I will. Anything you do on the internet has consequences. Don't be too much. Don't be too much. Show us once in a while. We know you are proud, and we'll help you be proud. But when you come second time, we forgive you. The third time, we forgive you again. 3 times. Even God is God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Beyond that, I tell you, hey, we will start praying for you badly. I will be telling God, oh, God, oh. And I'm saying this in advance, be in front of you. God Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, please talk to her, talk to him, to reduce this issue of stressing children with camera all the time and then putting for us on the internet instead of storing in their galleries and in their micro SDs. Please, God, do something about it. If you continue doing too much, I will still tell you. And then another thing, me, I'll just tell you, if you like to go, take me to court. Take me to Justice Wakiaga if you want. Take me to court. But there's something I'm going to tell you guys. For us people who are women, who some of us are blessed to be pregnant, some of us are not. Some of us are blessed to be more fertile than the others. Some of us take it slow, some of them take it fast. Everybody is blessed in different ways. It is up to you to protect your uterus, the way you call them. Protect your uterus, pray for your uterus, feed your uterus well, clean it, and be still. And if you want to really show us how to make uteruses work, then make a group. And then invite those who are interested. That is a group and it's private. And whoever enters that group carries the consequences themselves. They're ready. So that's another problem. Another story altogether. But your page is not private and it's not a group. If you include me in that page, I will see and I will talk. But if it's a group has their privacies and their laws and missions. No problem. That's why I'm not talking about groups. Groups are private. It's you to keep yourself safe in there and others to keep you safe. It is your deal, not mine. On your wall is what I'm talking about. Okay? So, we all have uteruses, but some uteruses are not fine, some are fine. And it's very mean of you to keep reminding other people who have not even talked about their own lives here. They're just silent somewhere, but it's not fair to keep telling them that you are more blessed than them, that you are more of a child of God than them. Everybody is the same. Be proud once in a while and keep quiet. Okay? That is what I'm saying. Now, what I wanted to teach you, you people who are about to get pregnant, or you people who are on the process now, especially if you have a small child, I will tell you the truth. If you like it, take it the way you want to take it. My problem is not how you digest it. Me, I just deliver. How you then cut it up and fry it is not my problem. Now, if you're pregnant and you have another small child, please don't keep putting your child here. The other one who is bigger than the other one. Carrying your child here. Let me carry my other pair of glasses here. This is my child. And this is my stomach, for example. Let me put an example, maybe with this carton here, yeah? This is my child here, yeah? And this is my stomach and this is my child. Every day you keep putting this child here because you want to prove to the internet that you love both. This one is always pushing this one down. Every time you put this, the pressure is too much. Every day your child is here and you want to dance for us. You want to prove to us that you love both. We know you love both and that's why you have those both. We know that you love this. I know everybody knows for a woman to have their babies in their stomachs. However poor you are, you love your child. There's no woman in this world, even those who throw their children, they throw with a reason. You will only know the reason when you give birth. People have stresses out here. People have depression after birth. People have problems. And so there are reasons why some women go and put their children in the dustbin. There are reasons. Those are topics to talk about one day. But there are reasons. But a woman who carries their child until you can see it like this is a woman who loves their child. That is already correct and perfect. But now you, because you are tired of you are feeling like somebody's criticizing you. You want to prove that, you know what, I did get pregnant very fast because I don't like the other ones. I like them all, so I want to prove to you. So I'm having my pregnancy here, and I'm putting this one also here, and I want to show this child is always just going down, going down, going down, and you don't know. You see, you're feeling good one day. That is called common sense. You can't be 100% pregnant and you're still carrying another baby here 24 hours a day to prove to the world that you love them. It will hurt that child. That is science. That is known. And I'm speaking because I know what I'm talking about. So don't think that if people are quiet out here, you are the one who needs sympathy. There's no sympathy you need when it comes to what I'm talking about. There's other sympathies that come with other things, like, other things. But things that you would have corrected yourself, that now I'm telling you and you don't want to listen. Then the other day you'll say, Terry is bad, Terry is what? You are putting pressure on the other child who is inside your stomach, inside that your uterus. And most of them come out premature. I know. In my family house, in my mother's house, there are a lot of children who have been born. And I have a lot of children who have been born premature, including my daughter Sheila. You have to prove to everybody. You love. Leave that child with a maid or stay or push in something. It doesn't mean you don't love them. In fact, you love them much because that's why you're bringing them another child to play with. That's called a playmate. So give in care for both. Among you, there are others who don't know. So we learn from our mistakes and we teach. Because God will always bless you in another way. So before you make another mistake, listen to me. And for me to talk like this, I love everybody, really from my heart and soul and mind. Anybody who's taken their time always to follow this page, or to even, for you to be here and to be strong here. However much you hate me, there's some little love you have for me, and I appreciate it. For you to be here, there's a reason. And that is why I am forced to always share. Take care of yourself, because you're even hurting yourself too. Once you have a baby in that stomach, you also need some peace. That is why in Germany here, when you are 17 weeks pregnant, they give you a letter to tell you that you should rest, but that you should not go to work anymore. Some are also lucky to work until they reach maybe 20 weeks, but not beyond. From 25 weeks here, kuendelea mpaka 40th week. In fact, if you're lucky to get even to 37 weeks, that is a mature child that you should be thanking God for. People get children even with 28 weeks because of these little mistakes that people do. Some are, of course, from other things, but I'm talking about what I'm talking about. So don't start saying, hizo sio reasons za kupata mtoto premature, hizo sio reasons. There are other many reasons, but I've picked these reasons here. Okay? The ones I'm talking about, these are the ones I'm talking about. Okay, my babies? I'm just telling you from my heart. So anything you do on the internet, don't expect us to babysit you. Carry the consequences in peace. Don't start coming here to ask us to cry with you. Don't come here to ask us, I will cry with you if I want, and I'm just crying with you with emoji. How do you know that me, when I'm crying with emoji like that, I'm crying with Adira? It's only my finger who has cried. But what I'm doing behind the screen, you don't know. Maybe I'm telling God, you see? You see? You see? So you are believing on emoji. That you want to expect me to come to your emoji here. Let me go to my page again, maybe my Proud Chocolate page here. I go and look for let me go to Mapenzi Oberana, for example, my friend Mapenzi. I've not gone to her page for such a long time because she has been so lost. Let me see if she's posted something. Okay. Yeah, for example, this BBC she shared here. So, maybe I'm jealous of this girl, of this lady who has become governor of Minnesota, because even me, I want to be a governor of Sierra. You know what I'll do? Nonsense. But you know what I'm giving her? Love. Nonsense. Stupid idiot. But I've given you love. You, when you're coming here, you think Terry has given you a love. Here. Here. How do you know that that love is true? I've given you love, but what I'm saying? Nonsense. Now they're identifying with refugees, yet in Kenya there are still many refugees who want to become governors and they're refusing. And now they're giving that one of Minnesota because she has struggled herself. And nonsense. Sympathy. Nonsense. You see what I mean? So don't think that if I give you an emoji of me crying because you posted your scene, you are thinking you're looking for sympathy on the internet. Internet, how do you look for sympathy on the internet? Me, if I post anything on the internet, I post it because it's my heart and I'm telling it the way it is. Mostly I add on some finyo on it, like nyangia cha. Yes, nyangia cha. Because I know when people are talking about me, they always say, chocolate cha. Nyangia cha. Eh? Prod chocolate cha. You know, it's a lure to mean to insist that one. Yeah? So I'm trying to also tell you, go and tell that story again. Go and put the udaku and make sure you tell them it's nyangia cha. That one. No, because nyangias are many. Okay? But that one that is always on the internet, on Facebook, that one that is always live, that one, nyangia cha. Chocolate cha. That is why you see me adding that on top of it. Okay? So please just enjoy the internet, but let your child be. Okay? All well said. Enjoy the internet, yourself, but let your child be. Give us your child once in a while. You feel like we've missed your child, like there's some development in your child like you need to share with the world. Then we are very ready. Like birthday, like going to class 1, like some achievement that will encourage us. Or when you're really sad and you need really us to help you. If you do that, you give us that your sadness, but you've not been posting her for a long time, then suddenly, maybe after 3-4 months, you give us that your sadness. That one will stand with you. You know, that one will also make somebody even say, let me even send her some M-Pesa. Let me help her with this. But if you've been, even a day before, you've been arrogant. You change specs, you have money. Hey, money. You change specs. Yeah. You take this thing, you don't use handkerchief. You only use pepper. Expensive pepper. Even a day before, you do it. And then the next day you want to come here. How now? How do you expect me? How do you expect me to feel for you? Maybe yesterday when you're arrogant, I was having my own troubles that I couldn't share with you, because when I came to Facebook and I expected to share with you, you already was there with your arrogance and your pride that comes before a fall. Now today I'm coming in the internet, I'm still having my shit of problems, and I'm seeing you crying even louder than I'm crying. You know what I'll do? I will laugh and I say, hey God, oh, this is the reason why I will never ever deactivate my Facebook. I will stay in this Facebook until death do us apart. Because the entertainment here is reloaded. I can't deactivate my account on Facebook. I always have my problems and what, but I deal with them outside. But Facebook is full of entertainment. The only people I don't want on the internet is innocent children. Okay? That is all. I'm just trying to protect the children. My dream was once to work for the children support in Germany. Child support. Yeah? We call it here Jugendamt. Hey, me. I would not even be waiting for me to be called. I'll just be looking in your Facebook pages. Hey! And then I look at your address. I will be knocking your doors, even if I'm based in Hamburg and you're based in Schwarzwald. Hey! Me, I'll be there freely, voluntarily, without even having to be paid. I will have seen your all in those posts and I print them. Then we go to court. With that your child that you think is yours, not mine. Children are for the whole community. Go and discuss me. Go and abuse me if you want. Me nowadays, I'm wearing the Joho mode. Joho was undressed in public. They showed his ease and his what. Everything. Before he had degrees. Then suddenly he had only KCSE, letter E, and he was this and that and this. And he cried in the public and he was frustrated. Now he's enjoying on cloud 9 because there's nothing else you don't know about him. You can abuse me, and I've been abused. Me, even my closest, my neighbor in Nia has already done YouTube videos about me and done what and things. And I love her because when I die, she will be there for my burial. And maybe you people who keep giving me love here will not even be there. She will be forced to be there because she's my relative. People must be creative and throw this and this. But me, I'll stand by my truth. But I don't hate people who get a story and then become creative with it to earn also a living with it. It is not bad. Because God knows if somebody is lying or saying the truth. But for me, I will be a truth teller. Because my lying days, I'm too old nowadays to lie too much. I used to lie. It's a part of life. Everybody must lie. But nowadays, I'm older than liars. I will tell you the truth. So even if you want to go and paint me blue, You go and try and chimpa yote. I'm wearing the Joho mode. If you didn't know, now you know. I will still be here. Here. I'm telling you.
Terry Nyamia.
Utanikumbuka. You will remember me for things I say. Mtanikumbuka one day. Guys.
Terry.
Dinner time. You realize my hair is very neat today? The reason is I retwisted it. You know, I don't go to salon. Here in the diaspora, we survive. We do our hair ourselves. Even these dreadlocks of mine are fully done by me. So I retwisted my hair. And I normally do it when I'm watching something, when I'm editing and thinking. Then I retwist it. That is why you see it's looking like nimenyeshewa. Have a very good day and stay positive. And forgive me if I hurt you.
Proud chocolates.
Finished business.